In this video, we're going to clear up the difference between horizontal linear lines and vertical linear lines. If you look at the line I'm about to draw here, this is a horizontal line, and think of the horizon, this being the horizon horizontal. Two things you need to know about this line here. One, the slope is 0 fun. And if you want the equation for a horizontal line, it is opposite of the axis. So this is the y-axis that is vertical, but this horizontal line is y equals 4. So all horizontal lines are y equals equations. The other ones we get confused is the vertical line. So here's an example of a vertical line. So that's vertical. Two things you need to know about this is that the slope here is the worst curse word in math, which is undefined. But the actual equation to this line is opposite of the x-axis, which is horizontal. This is x equals -1. So all the lines that are vertical are x equal equations. The other thing people often get confused is when they're doing the slope formula, where the 0 ends up. So for here, when I subtract my y's, I get 7 minus 7. That's my y's. And then my x's would be -2 minus 3. That gives me 0 over -5. When the 0 is on top, that is possible to do. 0 divided by -5 is just 0. However, in this next example, 4 minus -3 is my y's, and then my change in x is 5 minus 5. This gives me 7 over 0. When the 0 is in the bottom, you're not allowed to have a 0 in the denominator. That's undefined. It's impossible to divide by 0. So that is undefined. So please, again, keep this in mind. When you're finding slope, if the 0 is at the top, the slope's 0. If the 0 is at the bottom, it's undefined. Horizontal line in red goes across from left to right. And this gives you a slope of 0, but the equation is y equals 4. Vertical lines are up and down. Slope is undefined, but the equation is in x equals. Hope this helps clarify the difference between horizontal and vertical lines. This makes me very happy.